Сейчас, секундочку. И так, Хогвартс захватывается. Здорово, Тёма, здорово, Коля. Очки забыл. Слабок. Так, ну вроде все готово. Приветствую всех на канале THETENORFIRST. Стрим по Hogwarts Legacy. Продолжаем исследовать локации замка, изучать новые заклинания. И идем по сюжетной линии. Пишите, как ваши дела. Микровидос. Типа секунду, который типа ты там рыгнул. Да, я сейчас еще одно действие сделаю. Заварил себе. Ну как заварил? АЦЦшечку, короче. Лечу я свой кашель. Вывожу все это хехню, хухню из себя.
Ой.
Ну? Поехали. А, все, он упал. Ладно.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
О, вот так чуть-чуть. Ой, блин, так.
Protego, Depulso, Lumos.
Где они? Бабочки нет, звук остался. Что это было?
Revelio.
Только что был Булулу. А где это было? Не пойму. Нормально.
Lumos.
Так, что будем делать? Задание. Скажите Дейку. Дейк, ты где есть?
I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deed suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deek suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deek also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark, do not tell anyone.
Так, почесать, да? Угу. Неплохо. Давай такой попробуем. О, Себастьян надо. Скоро Аваду Кедавру изучим. Всю школу под свое крыло возьмем. Самое главное, все на начало стрима пришли и быстренько свалили. Очень круто. Да-да. Так, нам нужно будет вот сюда, да?
I could test you. Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
Себастьяну хотя бы интересные какие-то активные задания.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Confringo.
Прикольно. Открою вам небольшой секрет. Хотя, может быть, кто-то и в курсе. Я был в этом зале лично. Единственное, что он немного меньше, чем здесь изображен. Потому что это все павильон в музее Хогвартса в Лондоне. Вот, и... Но выглядит все вот все так же. Там свечи типа висят наверху. Ну, понятно, что на ниточках. Вот. Спереди тут костюмы, короче, стоят. Дамблдора. Вот эта штука тоже стоит. Все вот эти кресла. Вот. И все оригинальные костюмы стоят на манекенах.
Aloha Mora.
Привет. Судя по нику, даже не знаю, типа, соболезновать или наоборот порадоваться.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio.
О, никого нет.
Lumos.
Anything to do with the dark arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Давай.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Так.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Так. Какое у нас задание еще добавилось? А как так получилось? Я же сейчас еще одну маску забрал. У меня до этого было две, по-моему. А как так? Типа, всего одна из 9. Или типа то, что я вернул только одну? Странно как-то.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Who lived here, I wonder?
Не, что-то эта метла какая-то медленная. Ну-ка поменяем. Да, она неинтересная.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Опа, чё?
Confringo! Depulso!
Show yourself.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Levioso! Confringo!
Target when you're in a heap of trouble. A lucky shot.
Не до вас.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Nazi, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Expect something with a bit more force. That did it. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Мандалориан, привет.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Так, ну короче, туда нельзя.
Expelliarmus. Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ага, вот сюда, короче.
Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ну что ты будешь делать, а?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Levioso. Accio. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Так, поверить не могу, что это приходится оформлять в письменном виде, но вы, остолопы, не желаете слушать. Чтобы открыть ворота, просто толкните их, не надо их взрывать. Если я приду и увижу, что их опять разнесли, я вас сам на куски порву. Понял, вопросов нет. Разносим ворота. Пока не наколдую себе дом. И чё? Ну, где-то до 4, наверное.
Expelliarmus.
Ой.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Reparo.
Да не надо ли пара?
Depulso. Glacius. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Нет, это не так работает, значит.
It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this gate instantly.
Ну да. Типа того.
Revelio.
This charm is stronger than I had thought.
Блин, там письмо, по-моему, ничего. Да, там письмо.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Что я призвал? Ничего не понял. Ладно. Сейчас будем разбираться, как дверь, короче, открывать. Ворота эти.
Lumos. Protego. Capolso. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Capolso.
Да ё-моё, ну как? Еще выше, что ли? А куда?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Да в смысле?
Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Lumos. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Glacius.
А, все, понял.
Depulso. Glacius.
Не, стоп.
Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Confringo.
Да куда?
Levioso. Lumos. Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Lumos. Depulso. Glacius. Accio.
Тогда получается... Тогда пока что сюда поставим. Это сюда поставим. Люмос сюда. Это сюда. Это сюда.
Well done.
На, понял?
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Как обычно.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
I tell you, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso.
О. Так.
Revelio.
А, да? Это ради этого. Да прыгай ты уже, бля.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Нормально.
Levioso. Not the safest place to sneak into.
They come after me. I'll stick them like a nogtail.
Expelliarmus.
Пока. Ну что, упал? Упал.
Revelio.
Вроде все. Так.
You better be a Protego! You may want Confringo! Too slow! Leviosa! Glacier! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa!
Put me down! Treating me like I'm not a proper lady!
Expelliarmus!
Glacius! Tremendous Totalis! Aloha Mora.
Вид от мухомора.
Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio. Accio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Да, давай.
Leviosa!
Leviosa. Protego.
I ain't keen on heights!
Confringo. Pay for that. Glacius.
Leviosa! Mind yourself! Not so tough now, are ya? Leviosa! Leviosa!
Adjectus. Protego. Leviosa. Glacius. Oh, how dare Confringo.
What have you done?
Ничего не дали.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
А как тебя... Нюхлер. Опа, нюхлер. Так, как там? Вроде все.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Астрид, присмотри за моим тайником, если вдруг исчезну, забирай все себе. Этот брехун лишил нас заслуженной добычи, так что я унес сколько смог и спрятал здесь. 20 клятых лет мы с ним, а он обращается с нами не лучше, чем с дурнями, которые здесь всего пару недель. Манфред. Такие письма читаем не совсем понятные, но
Revelio.
вроде как-то это влияет на сюжет.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry.
Странно, почему этот гиппогриф не подождал ее. Да, это красота.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
О, еще и этот экспресс. Не, ну Хогвартский экспресс — это вообще красота. Надо над водой пролететь. Потому что там копытами воду сделает. Во.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Как это красиво, а?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Highwing, go!
Прикольно.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
No need to race now, my friend.
Как слезть? Б. А, нифига, так он будет в этом. В чемоданчике. Так, стоп. А вот оно. Вроде еще одна была. Еще здесь враг какой-то был.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
What are you up to now?
What do we have here? A Revelio.
Мешок-то где?
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind a lot.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
А, вот он.
Revelio.
Чё у тебя
Hello,
там
Mr.
можно
Sammy.
купить-то?
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Hope to see you again sometime.
Это все. На продажу. Ну, честно говоря, лучше бы этот гриб не одевал. Ну ладно, пойдет. Неплохо так бабло лутается, кстати. Ой. Так, стоп. 1633 только что было. Так, сейчас-то куда?
A beginner's guide to transfiguring.
Так, основные. Давайте астрономию пройдем.
I think he was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
You can't imagine
Так,
how inconvenient
сейчас,
travel
одну
was
минуту.
before I invented flu powder.
Давай, на паузу. Так. Поехали дальше. Как я понял, это последнее задание из основных. Дальше
And your
будут только
reading
побочки.
is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy
Нормально, бабуля
tables they
закалённая.
erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about. Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Confringo! How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Amit, where did you say that telescope was?
Sitting in the storage room beneath the top deck. Look for the smaller set of stairs on the main observation deck.
Thank you.
Of course. Hurry back once you've found it.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up for sadly, they have since become...
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, do not...
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather... Let us get moving while the stars are still out.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Так.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cow. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's a table. I think the constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. All back. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success.
Так, получается, задания завершены основные. А, нет. Еще 2. Еще 2 осталось. Так, посмотрим, готов ли мой волшебный рот.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Regarding the goblin you mentioned, why don't we meet at the map chamber to
Давно,
discuss
кстати,
that
фига не
and our
видели.
next steps?
Как бы странно это ни звучало. Ой, бля, хорошо.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again.
Чё у неё голос,
But I
мужика?
hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Ну, почти.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box
Сейчас опять посыльными
full of
будем
old
работать.
letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of
Ну,
letters
Коль,
after all
вот
this
я
time?
только сейчас
It's
это
one of the
спросил.
few that I had when I
Почему
was
у неё
young.
голос мужика? Ну,
Dot
почти
found it
мужика.
when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
Hello. Mind you don't.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in... apparently, must have been someone...
Давай, показывай,
Anyway,
чем ты тут
always have trouble
торгуешь-то?
collecting them myself as the bird keeps... Used to carry them in the shop, Dory crawls. But Pete...
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need.
Так, что ты
What do you
продаешь?
have for
Давай.
sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Кто-то стучал в дверь. Минуту. Короче, так и непонятно, кто это приходил. Угу. То есть из этого можно одежду делать.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Эта тварь нельзя спасти. В смысле, блин?
Revelio.
Владелец этого магазина Элли Клюс, яростная защитница твари, готова предложить вам справедливую цену за любое существо, которому нужно безопасное жилище. Клюв и Хоголок — это магазин, в котором можно прийти за побочными продуктами тварей, такими как перья Фупера или мех Нюхлера. Типа здесь еще нельзя пока.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Glaciers.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium,
О,
but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside.
Glaciers.
We need to talk.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet.
Ага, и туда до сих пор никто не
Do
сходил.
you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exact. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Hawklumps. Bardolph Beaumont should have returned. Had by dark wizards he was.
I should investigate. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Lumos.
По-любому там какие-то говнюки сейчас будут.
But I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Hawklumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Capulso!
Revelio. That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Levioso. Potato. Expelliarmus. Glacier. Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Да бля, жестко.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glaciers! Expelliarmus! Glaciers! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso!
Да бля.
Glaciers! Stupefy! Protego! Glaciers!
Ну это жестко, жестко, жестко.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Glaciers! Confringo! Accio! Depulso! Stupefy! Levioso! Glacier!
Жопа.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Accio! Stupefy! Depulso! Glaciers!
Жопа. Да нифига не закончу, сейчас повторим.
That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either that troll, or together.
Levioso, Depulso, Confringo, Glacius. Glacius, Potato, Stupefy, Glacius.
Бля, нажал не туда.
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Potato, Stupefy, Levioso, Confringo. Levioso, Confringo. Glacius, Expelliarmus, Lumos.
Бля.
Confringo,
Ой, не туда.
Accio, Potato, Stupefy, Reparo. Potato, Stupefy, Glacius, Expelliarmus. Potato, Stupefy, Expelliarmus, Glacius. Confringo, Stupefy, Depulso, Glacius, Expelliarmus. Glacius, Levioso, Depulso, Potato, Stupefy, Confringo. Glacius, Expelliarmus, Stupefy, Confringo. Levioso, Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Protego, Stupefy. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso, Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Incendio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Reparo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Да в смысле ты попадаешь?
Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Cabalso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Stupefy. Glacius. Repel. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Stupefy. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Levioso. Depulso. Stupefy. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Да ё-моё.
Revelio. Glacius. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Protego. Levioso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Stupefy. Glacius. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. Stupefy. Depulso. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Depulso. Confringo.
Да, должен быть на базе.
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Should think they felt that in London.
Бля, это было жестко.
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Что это? Что это? Это рыба. Я думал, сова. Нет, стоп, я здесь был только что.
Glacius.
Дорогая Сирона, я сотворил этот небольшой подарок, чтобы благодарить тебя. Если бы ты не поддержала меня на тренировке по квиддичу на прошлой неделе, я бы уже ушел с команды. А сейчас мы выиграли кубок Хогвартса. Доктор Вран обязан тебе всем. Искренне твой Шон. Моя дорогая Сирона, я отправила письма мистеру и миссис Спротл, чтобы поблагодарить их за гостеприимство, но перо само просится в руку снова. Я хочу выразить благодарность тебе лично. Как же хорошо было покинуть стены замка и немного развеяться. До сих пор вспоминаю, как мы подсмеивались над тем чудаковатым, блять, гномом. А он-то думал, что поет. А еще должен сказать, что пирог с почками и стейк, который приготовила миссис Спротл, просто божественный. Вот бы съесть еще кусочек. Еще раз спасибо за приглашение. Впрочем, должна тебя предупредить, это совсем не означает, что на матче на следующей неделе я буду тебе подаваться. В этом году как Тавран до Слизерина как до Луны. С искренней благодарностью, Филомена. Дорогая Сирона, с днем рождения, милая моя. Я пробралась на кухню и попросила Финки приготовить твои любимые пирожные. Она с радостью согласилась. Интересно, где она умудрилась достать малину в это время года? Кулинарный гений, не иначе без. Дорогая миссис Протл, мои родители благодарны за то, что вы сопровождали меня в шапку-невидимку в прошлую субботу. По-моему, мама даже немного мне завидует. Я не скоро забуду, как мы смеялись, пока я пыталась шнуровать лиф на новом платье. Мне еще нужно будет попрактиковаться, как и в том, чтобы прикалывать булавку к шляпе, не испортив саму шляпу и не поранившись. Но мне очень нравится, что мне очень нравится все, что мы выбрали. Благодаря вам я теперь выгляжу как самая модная ведьма. И как было чудесно пообедать в 3 метлах и не убирать за собой посуду. Однажды я тоже непременно буду управлять таким заведением. Мне несказанно повезло, что вы и мистер Спротл меня опекаете. Мои родители тоже так считают. С искренним уважением, Сирона. Так, и ластовая где-то. Не, стоп.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Дорогая Сирона, когда я попала сюда впервые, меня не покидало тревожное ощущение, что я во многом отличаюсь от остальных первогодок. Признаюсь, тогда я думала, что в Хогвартсе мне не место, и даже хотела отправить родителям сову, чтобы попросить их забрать меня отсюда. А ведь не прошло недели, как начался учебный год. Как ты догадалась? И вряд ли Легилимент, но я до сих пор задаюсь вопросом, как тебе удалось настолько хорошо меня понять. Никогда не забуду тот день, когда ты подошла ко мне в 3 метлах и села рядом. Я тогда забилась в угол, слепо уставившись на нетронутое сливочное пиво и кусок пергамента. С пера капли за каплей стекали на пол чернила. Помню, как ты сказала, что очень переживала перед поездкой в Хогвартс, и мне вдруг стало гораздо легче. Казалось, будто кто-то наложил на меня левитационные чары. Я смотрела на тебя и никак не могла поверить в твои слова. Передо мной сидела уверенная и довольная собой ведьма. В течение последующих дней я с восхищением наблюдал за тем, как ты безо всякого стеснения очаровываешь всех вокруг, не в магическом смысле, принимая себя и всех остальных такими, какие они есть. Для меня словно зажглась путеводная звезда. Тогда я осознал, что тоже могу стать такой. Теперь, когда я уже почти окончил школу, та маленькая испуганная ведьмочка кажется такой далекой. И все это потому, что ты увидела себя в той девочке, потерявшей надежду, и открылась ей. С любовью, Мирабель. Под скриптом. Прошу, передай миссис Протл, что я все еще хочу наведаться к ней и мистеру Спротлу, как только выдастся возможность. Я скучаю по задушевным беседам с ними и по несравненным кексам в форме котлов, которые печет миссис Спротлу. И мне не стыдно в этом признаваться.
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Я хочу вернуться, потому что не все еще посмотрел.
Revelio.
Что это было? Что за неожиданные удары такие?
Revelio. Expelliarmus, Glacius. Compulso. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Мне нужно туда, как туда добраться?
Revelio.
Не, все тоже. Последний раз проверю, не получится, выйду.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Как же так-то, а?
Depulso. Revelio.
Так, ребят, секундочку. Так, мы, походу, ничего не добьемся, да? Угу. Ой, пожалуйста. Правда, что-то нужно было, но...
Revelio. Protego. Reparo. Reparo.
Ага, воду не заморозил, да? Ну и пожалуйста.
Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Yes. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Confringo.
Levioso!
Your poaching days are over. Accio.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Revelio. Glacius.
Oh, no, you don't. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Сюда.
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
Ой. Что это? Да и хер с ним.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Ну, была ж кнопка использовать. Что там, скелеты, что ли? Эти? А, инферналы, конечно.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Depulso! Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Protego! Levioso! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso!
Ух, ни хрена.
Revelio.
Нормально в текстурах. Да в смысле?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogs.
Levioso! Confringo! Depulso!
Бохер.
Revelio.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from
I spotted a letter from you to Miss...
We do. I shall be the first to admit that adolescent... And not everyone was as kind to me. Well...
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind, especially when it comes to young people. To borrow a phrase...
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice.
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by a... I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her back.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. And for returning this box of letters.
Revelio.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Опа, чё?
Mine now, Demi guys.
Все время говорит, Деми Маска, теперь ты принадлежишь мне. Где она?
Revelio.
А, вон она стоит. Да, только как до нее добраться?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ё-моё, куда я забрел?
Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Incendio.
Ничего на него не работает.
Revelio.
Да перепрыгни ты, пожалуйста. Стоп, он Деми Маску уже только что показывал.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Вот где она?
Revelio.
А как туда попасть?
Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Accio.
Ну, поехали, еще выполним.
One up, one to go.
I've always said that travel broadens.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Так меня бы с собой забрал, сейчас трансгрессирует и все. Нет. Так, посмотрим, что мы тут насобирали. Продать. 150 плюсом.
Confringo!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ui.
Fun a slide! You must try it! Can't catch bees!
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But I know where he is. I'll lead you to him in the... He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Oi.
Revelio. Lumos.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These brave Confringo access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, ominous.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius.
Как мне открыть-то, алло?
Expelliarmus. Lumos.
Revelio may help.
Confringo.
Это как-то связано с цифрой 3 и жаровнями.
Revelio.
Perhaps all 3 braziers need to be lit at the same time.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio. Reparo.
Так, я должен открыть им глаза. На шут не обязан заниматься темными искусствами. Уверен, с Салазаром Слизером не все так однозначно. Как только я попаду в скрипторию, мне удастся доказать это. Я написал брату, теперь он знает, как найти вход. Но добраться до скриптория нелегко. К нему ведет настоящий лабиринт со множеством испытаний. Надеюсь, брат последует за мной, и мы сможем вместе прикоснуться к наследию предков. Но кто Амракс? Опа.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Reparo.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this
Змея
easy.
и вот это, да?
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. You got to it first. Nice work.
Glacius! Confringo!
Я провалил испытание, меня хлестнуло по лицу, будто настоящая змея бросилась на меня. Назад дороги нет, нужно продолжать путь. Нельзя и дальше жить по старым традициям. В скриптории наверняка есть что-то, что поможет мне доказать. Наше наследие было понято неверно. Но кто Амракс?
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Reparo. Lumos.
Так. Не знаю, назову это чайник и какая-то херня с рогами.
Another welcoming sort, wasn't he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Ну, что-то не то, а?
Lumos. Revelio. Incendio.
Салазар Слизерин немало потрудился, спрятав скрипторий в Хогвартсе. Боюсь заблудиться в этих темных коридорах. Поразительно, эти стены, похоже, не рады даже его потомку. Хорошо, что есть жаровни, которые дают хоть немного света. Но нельзя падать духом. Шаг за шагом я доберусь до цели. Нокту Амракс.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Revelio.
Получается, здесь чайник и вот эта буковка.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Невероятно, мои усилия вскоре будут вознаграждены. Я найду скрипторий, мне откроется тайна нашего предка. Салазар Слизерин оставил своим потомкам путь к славе. В этом нет сомнений. Нокту Амракс.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful.
Revelio. Lumos.
I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Так.
Excellent work. We're another step
Lumos.
closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! Confringo! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Это конец. Я в ловушке. Я слышал чей-то крик и видел лица, перекошенные от боли. Чтобы идти дальше, нужно применить непростительное заклятие. Но даже будь у меня желание его наложить, мне просто не на кого. Салазар Слизерин придумал невероятно жестокое испытание. В последнем письме своему брату я склупила, позвав его сюда. Если он отправится на мои поиски в одиночку, его ждет гибель, и все из-за меня. Несмотря на наши разногласия, я не желаю ему зла. Жаль, что мы расстались на такой недоброй ноте, но кто Амракс?
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Надо Круцу
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. That spell's the reason I have no family left. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready? I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Скрипторий Салазар Слизерина. Секретная и хорошо защищенная комната под Хогвартсом, где Салазар Слизерин, похоже, проводил много времени, строя долгосрочные планы в отношении студенческого состава и размышляя о разногласиях, которые у него были с другими основателями.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Боюсь, мы не придем к согласию. Никто из них не желает слушать голос разума. Я уповал на то, что Годрик мыслит так же, как и я, что он понимает, почему мы должны брать на обучение исключительно одаренных личностей. Он находится под влиянием нелепого убеждения, что маглорожденные столь же способны к магии, как и чистокровные волшебники. Он пришел в ярость, когда я выразил свое неудовольствие на эту тему, прежде чем он успел ее озвучить. Это утомляет. Я больше не могу видеть, как по коридорам разгуливают юные бездари, выдающие себя за ведьм и волшебников. С тяжелым сердцем я покидаю это место. Я погружу существо в глубокий сон, и оно будет ждать, пока его не пробудит тот, кто разделяет мои взгляды. Потомок, желающий исправить то, что они так необдуманно натворили. Избавитель, который изгонит тех, кто недостоин находиться в стенах Хогвартса и способен лишь запятнать мое наследие.
Revelio.
Еще пивка. Вас никого не смущает, что пивко находится в старом, вот прям заброшенном месте, куда никто не приходит. И я до сих пор не отравился.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. But I can do that later. For now, it's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out.
По-любому сейчас на обратном пути
I
кто-то
don't want
будет.
to leave, but I owe you.
Revelio.
Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Так. На этом мы, пожалуй, закончим. Сейчас только проверим все, что здесь есть. На 40% игра пройдена, кстати. Тридцать 4 часа в игре. Так. Так, небольшой перерыв и начнем стрим по Дейзу. Спасибо всем за просмотр стрима по Hogwarts Legacy.